Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and in today's video, we take a look at the latest news and updates for Showdown Bandit, the next horror game project from the Kindly Beast, creators of Bendy and the Ink Machine. Over the past few weeks since the release date trailer dropped, the Showdown Bandit Twitter account has been fairly active, teasing a number of images related to the game as well as announcing a short delay in order to ensure a high quality is reached for launch. So let's begin with a look at the statement from Kindly Beast regarding the delay, which reads as follows. Sorry everyone, Showdown Bandit will receive a short delay, as we want it to be the best it can be when it reaches our players and fans. We always want to deliver something as awesome as we can when we release a game. We'll have an update soon, won't be long. Originally, Showdown Bandit was set to launch on the Steam store on August 29th, 2019. However, this short delay has now pushed it back to an unknown date. We should be supportive of this decision, as it would not have come lightly. No developer wishes their game to miss its date. Showdown Bandit has been in the making for over a year at this point, and is obviously an ambitious new project for the studio. So show them some love, and I'm sure this short delay will be in the game's best interest. After all, first impressions matter, and we all want it to be the best game it can be upon its release. Moving on to the teasers coming out of the official Twitter account for the game now, let's do a quick analysis and see what we can find. The first of these teasers presents a poster of a mysterious female protagonist, Miss Undertaker, who first showed up and spoke in the release date trailer. It is unknown if she is a friend or foe at this time, and this image doesn't really help us answer that question. What it does reveal, however, is an interesting sentence hidden away at the bottom of the image. This sentence reads, "My name is Lorelei." This leads me to speculate as to whether these puppets are possessed by human souls, much like the characters found within the story of Bendy and the Ink Machine. Perhaps Lorelei was the name of Miss Undertaker's voice actress, and if so, we would see a situation where the cast and crew of the show have somehow embodied their creations long after it was cancelled from television screens around the world. Of course, this could simply be the true name of Miss Undertaker. We really don't know right now. While on the subject of Miss Undertaker, we also have a new screenshot from the Steam store, which seems to reveal her residence within the game. The building looks run down with boarded up windows and seems to be in a dark and secluded area of the stage. From the nearby tombstone, it suggests this shack is located within a graveyard setting, which makes sense considering her job description. We also see some balls of yarn in a bucket outside the building, suggesting Miss Undertaker may be the puppets tying everyone up, as seen in the previous screenshots and gameplay footage, although that could just as easily be the work of these spooky looking arachnids. For now, that's all we have on Miss Undertaker since the last update. However, this wasn't the only new screenshot released on Steam when the page updated. There are 5 others, and while they don't seem to show anything too exciting in terms of plot or gameplay mechanics, they certainly look visually impressive, showing off both the fantastic art direction and great use of lighting to produce a highly creepy atmosphere throughout this puppet stage. In the first screenshot, we can see what appears to be the case the Bandit was preserved in during the years following the show, a case he emerges from in this trailer. An old film camera can be seen at the top of the frame, and a lifeless puppet perched atop the director's chair. This is a chair designed for a human to sit in, so it gives us some idea of the scale of these puppets. They're actually quite large in size. We can also see the logo of the show and a poster for both the Bandit and Miss Undertaker. The next shot showcases the game's stealth mechanic, as the Bandit sneaks down a dimly lit passageway with an enemy just about to discover him as it turns the corner. This is an enemy we have seen teased in both the Twitter posts and the gameplay trailer previously. Next up is this image which shows a mine area. We can see the minecart and a large sack of money nearby. It makes me wonder if one of our objectives while playing the game will be to rob banks and buildings in the same way the Bandit did during his run of the show. After all, it seems he has been brought back to play his part, and his role on the show was to steal and pillage from the townsfolk. The next screen elaborates on this mining area by showing a glimpse inside the mine itself. Tracks and carts line either side of the main passage, where it appears the bandit is about to stand off against an enemy puppet. Again, we've seen the quick draw standoff mechanic in the recent gameplay trailer. That's it for new screenshots, but we still have the Twitter teasers to analyse, so let's move on and look at those now. The first of these teasers is made up from a collection of new images which seem to showcase gameplay environments with lyrics to the Showdown Bandit theme song displayed on each, with every new image releasing one more line to this song. These lyrics seem to be ongoing, but so far we have the following lines. Who's our buddy till the end? Who will be our western friend? Who's a bad guy they all say? Who stands up for good today? When looking at these lyrics, we can make a number of safe bets to the meaning behind them. Firstly, they seem to be directed toward the children who would have watched the show when it originally aired. Secondly, the bandit these lyrics are presumably speaking about was obviously friendly towards the audience, and the idea behind the show was to have viewers feeling as if they were going on an adventure with him each episode.
Alright friends, let's get ready for adventure!
Thirdly, it seems as though the bandit was perceived as a bad guy by the other characters on the show, as we can see in the line, who's a bad guy they all say. This animosity toward the bandit by other characters can be seen on this episode poster here, as well as this line in the gameplay trailer.
Oh, somebody get that no-good Showdown Bandit!
But finally, we discover that while an outlaw, the Showdown Bandit does stand up for good today, meaning he is something of an anti-hero and still looked out for the good of others, perhaps putting himself in harm's way to defend the innocent against the true evils of the West. This may have contributed to the show's sudden cancellation. It would have sent a strange mixed message to impressionable young minds, showcasing a bank-robbing outlaw as a sympathetic and honourable character and someone kids could look up to at the time, something which wouldn't have gone down too well with their parents. Either way, that is all we really get from these lyrics, although I did notice something curious in this particular shot, a piece of paper with a question mark upon it, laying by this campsite. Could this be a collectible in the game? Recently, one of the Kindly Beast founders, the Meatly, tweeted out the following. And of course, Showdown Bandit will be stuffed with secrets, just the way we do it. So it seems likely there will be plenty to find on our journey through the Wild West, and this strange note may well be something which adds important backstory information to this so far mysterious setup. The last set of teasers we look at today are pretty strange. They seem to be from sponsors of the Showdown Bandit show, advertisers who helped fund the show's run before its abrupt cancellation. We have Shugi's Cream-Filled Delights, Great Toothpaste, and Crumbly Crisps, and all of these products come from a company known as Basker Hill. This tells us Basker Hill were heavily invested in the show for unknown reasons, maybe simply because it was popular and brought in plenty of viewers. However, if we take a look at this poster image from the Steam database, we can see in the background the logo Basker Hill, and this makes me conclude that this is a far more sinister company than first meets the eye, and their dealings with the show will tie into the story of the game directly. Could they be involved in the resurrection of these puppets, and potentially the use of human souls to do so? Well, it's too early to speculate on that too much, however any company selling both donuts and dental care products has to be slightly corrupt. There is also a teaser for a firework launcher called the Spark Blaster, by a company known as Whamtor, which seems to share the same crosshair design as the bandit uses to aim in the showdown segments. So is this then the company behind the design of his firearm? All we know is once again this seems to be a bit of a dodgy corporation, as they say this firework gun is absolutely harmless. Somehow I doubt that. But that's it for this look at the latest Showdown Bandit teasers. This game has received a short delay, but will be out soon and I couldn't be more excited. Stay tuned for a full week worth of content around the game when it launches, including a full walkthrough as well as secrets and theory-based videos. And that's it for today's video. Please remember to give it a like if you did enjoy watching, and maybe drop a comment too, as well as subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you never miss an upload. This channel specializes in variety horror content, including creepypasta readings, horror gaming facts and theories, and general interest pop culture horror videos. So if you're interested in all things spooky, you'll find something to enjoy here at SuperHorrorBro. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.